are wondering
how everything got started.
This is how it started.
we had to make really fast decisions.
This house is so special and beautiful. Sarah had been talking about it to me for months.
I kept speaking to the broker, Peggy. She was telling me, no, the owner is never going to budge on price. He's holding strong.
It's the kind of house you kind of don't have to leave the house.
The first time I saw it, it was on FaceTime. She had to give me a tour that way. And when I actually had the opportunity to come up and see it in person, I don't even think that you can get the idea of what it's like just from pictures or from videos. You really have to feel, even just the drive up here is so special.
You know, my path to real estate was one that kind of went a lot of zigs and zags. I always said I never wanted to be in real estate.
I never thought of real estate as a career. I never thought of selling anything in my life.
So I've been doing radio for 20 years, and I was born and raised in Brooklyn. Real estate was something that used to always feel so out of touch for me. I remember buying my first house thanks to Sarah. I love this process.
I was a caterer and I did a lot of destination weddings up here in the Catskills. The Design Industries Foundation Fighting AIDS, that was in New York City.
After that, I was really just hooked on real estate.
Peggy, I know you. I don't have to read your resume. She says, you'd be so good at real estate. You should do it.
During the pandemic, I made the decision to take real estate classes online. And then I ended up saying, you know what, I might as well go ahead and take the test. And so I got my real estate license and started working with Sarah. And one of the things that we did was also purchase this property.
I've gotten to connect with many people, many clients that have become friends. And one in particular, Angela Yee, she was one of my very first clients. A few years later, COVID hit. We were all looking, where can we go outside of the city for a vacation? Everything is shut down. We're finding these little cabins that are going for over $1 million, and they get sold in one single weekend, and we missed out on a lot of deals.
This was also my first time venturing into rentals and into Airbnb. When I was younger, I always thought, well, I would love to get a vacation house where I have to get on a plane and do this, but it's really nice to have some space that you can drive to from New York. New York can be so hectic. And there's been times that we've come up here and it's been like a quick getaway.
You know, in real estate, you never know who's going to walk through the door. The cutest, lovely woman. And I immediately felt an affinity to her and discovered she was this amazing power broker for Sirhan. I think it was around then that we put this whole deal into contract, and we've been friendly since.
And this is where we are.
We made the deal work after 3 seasons of negotiating. So I saw this house in the summertime, in the fall when it's beautiful foliage and you just look out on the mountain and you're just feeling like, I am the queen of this world.
This was also built by a famous architect, Aran Hen, and this was his first property that he built here in the United States, and it was actually for one of his friends. The wife was an interior designer. 2 friends built this and 2 friends bought this.
Looked at Roxbury, didn't know where it was. I mean, we all hear about night at the Roxbury, but nothing about the town, how beautiful it is, the scenery, the mountains, gorgeous, has all amenities. And Angela and I decided this was the one.
Everything that was in town, we went to like the market outside to get some fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. The restaurants are amazing around here. Nice feeling to get away from the city, to really reset. Every time I've brought friends up here, they have been absolutely amazed. Makes me feel like all in love with this place all over again.
One of those special places that you have to experience when you come up here. In the beautiful Catskills, overlooking the mountains, and it feels so peaceful being here.
I've seen groups of people come up here for birthday parties, for work gatherings. One of my really good friends, Mashonda, came up here for an artist retreat, and she's always trying to book it again. Really, when we bought this place, it was just something that we knew we would like to use. The bar for whatever it is that I want to do when it comes to real estate, right? Is this a place that I would love to own myself? Is this a place where I would want to live? Just having that life and that vibrancy inside of the space.
And you can be here too.
You can be here too.